I come from and why am I here? These were the questions that were presented to us at the start of this school year. Throughout the year, we have covered many topics that have helped us move closer to answering these questions. A constant theme throughout this year has been decision-making and judgment. That is why I've decided to base this presentation on the virtue prudence. Also known as wise judgment, prudence falls under the cardinal virtues. The cardinal virtues are what all other moral virtues are based off of. Prudence is common sense. It is using wise judgment and knowing how to act and speak appropriately. The virtue prudence can relate with every unit, but I will be focusing specifically on how it connects to Unit 3, Unit 8, and Unit 9. To reflect, Unit 3 emphasized on our conscience. Our conscience is a judgment of reason whereby we recognize the moral quality of our actions. Prudence connects to this unit because our conscience is a practical judgment of the intellect. Wise judgment is used to sort through our motives and involves evaluating our actions. To reiterate, you can have a good conscience without the use of wise judgment. They balance the scale, which is our moral character and integrity. The next connection is to Unit 8, which focused on real love and living chastity. It is obvious how prudence relates to this unit. In order to live a chaste life, it is important to exercise our wise judgment and a good conscience. We must use prudence when making decisions that may affect our future and future spouse. If we use the virtue prudence and make safe decisions, we will ultimately find the true love that will lead to eternal happiness. Lastly, prudence is connected to how we, as devout Catholics, see the sacredness of life. In Unit 9, we learned about the Catholic Church's teachings and perspective on the conflict regarding the reverence of life. After watching Million Dollar Baby, we gained insight on the importance of using our wise judgment, especially when making decisions that affect others. It is necessary to use our better judgment when creating our own opinions on complex topics such as pro-life, pro-choice, euthanasia, and death penalty. For the Lord gives wisdom. From His mouth comes knowledge and understanding. As this school year comes to an end and we look back on all we have learned, it is critical that we use the knowledge we have gained to better us for the future. The virtue prudence is essential as we grow older. We need to exercise wise judgment in order to have a good conscience, live a chaste life, and develop Catholic opinions. Life is like a maze made up of decisions, and wise judgment is the key to clearing the maze. Thank you for listening and have a great summer.